Okay, my topic is push out of your comfort zone.
Alright. So bakit po yun yung topic niya?
Napili ko yun kasi for me, yun ang yung parang feeling ko, nagkaroon ako ng turning point. There's a turning point in my life from a person who has been an employee all his life to a businessman. So parang may sticking point dun eh. Parang what made me decide to shift. Oo.
Siguro ano po yung parang saan po kayo nanggaling? Yung as a kid, ano yung story niyo?
Kasi maliit pa ako. Well, even as a small kid, my favorite pastime was really cooking. You know, playing. Even as a small kid, I would play. I would cook. At age siguro grade 4. Grade 4 nakagluluto na ako ng cake. Siguro grade 5 marunong na ako magluto ng tinapay. Tapos nag-experiment ako. Nakagawa pa ako ng aratilis jam, di ba? Nakakatawa. Oh, para yun ang favorite pastime. Tapos nung mga siguro mga grade 6 na ako, nagbebenta-benta na ako ng siopaw sa mga kapitbahay. Parang out of fun lang. Was able to cook, experiment with the dough. You can do a lot of things. Pwede mo gawin siyang pandesal, pandelemon, pwede mo gawin cinnamon roll. Minsan ginagawa namin pizza dough. So it was it was like a play for me to cook. So even as a young kid, people would ask me, what do you want? Ano bang gusto mong maging paglaki? Because sinasabi ko, out of joke, diba? Half true, half joke. But I want to be a karinderya magnate. Diba? Oo, magnate.
Nang karinderya.
Oo, nang karinderya.
So tapos po, nung nag-college, ano po yung napili niyo during college?
Kaya nga dahil yun ang hilig ko, ang pinakamalapit doon was hotel and restaurant management. Yun. Kaya it was easy for me to choose that course kasi it's the most natural thing for me to do. So I took up hotel and restaurant administration in UP.
Were you able to pursue naman that course?
Oo. Siguro ako naman talagang pinursue ko 'yon. But naging parang syempre pag hotel restaurant management, noon di pa uso yung culinary. Culinary was not there were no culinary schools, walang OC, walang CCA or mga ISCAM, wala pa. So noon to pursue a career as a chef, parang lang yon, accidental lang. Everything is lang. So noon, since it's hotel management, when you work, you would work as a restaurant manager. So basically, it's managing. But again, it's an advantage for me. I work for a restaurant. At least alam ko, I know how to cook. So I would also dwell in the kitchen and manage things.
Tapos doon po yung time na yun, saan po yung parang naging comfort zone nyo? Dahil nung nag-graduate kayo, saan po kayo parang dumiretso after? Like ano po yung career path na?
Okay, syempre dream ko rin na mag-work sa hotel. So, hotel and restaurant. So, to work in a prestigious hotel, 'di ba? Which I was able to, no. After teaching in UP, 'di ba, nagtrabaho and then nagturo sa UP, and then I was piloted to work for Shangri-La Makati, and then until I was promoted to become a restaurant manager. So, yun yung dream ko naman, parang I set aside my dream I set aside my dream kasi parang oo, kasi as an employee, you could see na may fixed salary ka, 'di ba? May prestige ka because you're connected to a multinational company, 'di ba? So parang nakakatakot isipin kasi to give up that stable job for a business kasi you don't know if it's going to be successful or not, 'di ba? Then by chance parang napagod. I really after a while to work in a hotel was very tiring. I worked 12, 14 hours, 'di ba? So I took a break to work na yung semi hotel. And parang I still do a lot of functions. I do a lot of parang private caterings for a particular company and a particular family. So it was easy, and parang it was very comfortable for me kasi I have more time, and working for that company, I was able to travel extensively. So, pero may kulang pa rin eh, di ba? Despite everything, sabi ko, parang I want to do something more. Kasi parang you always go back to what was your original dream. So, my dream was to own dream ko magkaroon na ng karinderya eh. Di ba? Magkaroon ng karinderya. So, but sabi ko, to own a restaurant, pero, unang-una to shift from an employee, 'di ba, ang ano mo doon parang fixed income, 'di ba? Yun yung comfort zone mo, you'll have fixed income. Ngayon, kung you'll shift to business, parang it's going to be unstable, you don't know if it's going to be successful or not.
Tapos siguro yung background niyo po, no, yung family background niyo.
Oh, my family background also kasi wala naman negosyante sa pamilya namin. Lumaki po ako sa isang military base. Diba? Ang tatay ko sundalo, na walang alam sa business. My mom has all her life has been a housewife. My uncles, my aunties were all employees, ganyan. Walang siguro sa lahat ng cousins ko, walang businessman. Wala, none. So parang, it was hard eh. Parang wala kang support system in terms of following a pattern that ito yumaman, na lumasenso dahil may negosyo. Kami, all we knew was just work hard, get a salary, retire, and live a decent retirement life. Parang ganun lang naman ang ano namin. So, actually, nakakatakot eh. For me, that was really very, 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 a very scary part, yung pag-shift mo eh, to become a businessman. Diba? You have to have risk, you have to have money, diba, to contribute to the capital of the business.
So what triggered you to push through with that or go into business?
I was approached by my friends, diba? Kinuha nila akong maging, sabi nila, consultant. They plan to open a restaurant, so gawin nila akong consultant. So natau-tauhan ako doon. Parang sabi ko, but diba, the opportunity there, I grabbed it, and then without them asking, ba't di nyo lang ako isali dyan, diba? But hindi talaga, I had that courage. Sabi ko, ayoko na maging consultant, diba? Parang somehow I was able to gather courage to say, I'll join you. Anyway, sabi ko, we're 5 eh. So parang, I'm willing to give my life, talagang my life savings.